Today, I'm going to talk about being dispatched on a load and a load not being available. So I got the dispatch yesterday. Went to go pick up the load today. Now, it was giving me a location of where the load was, but I searched the whole yard trying to find the load. So, reached out to dispatch. Didn't get a response back yet because obviously they still asleep. But I try to explain to them that if you're going to have drivers out here, then you need to have somebody available to respond to any problems that the driver might have. So they must didn't listen to what I was saying. So now I'm faced with, because this was my load for Monday. Let me first clear that up. This was my load for Monday. So now I had to wait for them to respond, tell me what load they're going to give me Monday. Problem is I was prepared for the load that they was giving me Monday, but apparently I'm not going to be taking that load out Monday. So now I got to wait until they wake up, they look at the message, and figure something out. So that's where I'm at with that. Update on the pay with this company. So my check for this week, was almost like $2,000. So I'm comfortable with, $2,000. The only problem is I had to work hard to get that $2,000. So now I'm faced with, okay, now do I want to continue working this hard, or do I want to, truck driving is not a hard job. I shouldn't have to work. All I'm doing is really driving. So it's nothing really hard about it, besides the people that you're dealing with on the road. But there's nothing hard about that. So the video that I post before I'm posting this one, that was a video just showing how they got four-wheelers out here that'll cut you off and try to get you to hit them. That's what that video is about. So, you have to be alert and anticipate the unexpected. Did I know that car was going to jump in front of me? No. But they got people that do crazy stuff like that. They assume that, by you being the professional driver, that you're not human. All right. I'm only a professional driver because I get paid for driving. That's it. So I need people to come to a clear understanding on what a professional is. It's something that you get paid to do. So that doesn't take away that you're not a human. So that's first and foremost. Just remember, when you get out here, you gotta make sure you had the proper amount of rest so you could be alert. You gotta actually drive for people out here. So you getting behind this wheel, and let's say you're approaching, a car that's coming up on the shoulder. Now I had this actually happen to me in Mississippi. I got on the phone and called the state trooper, and they transferred me over to Metro, and they was trying to catch up with the guy. So it had instance where I actually had to contact the state trooper and get them out there to come and pull that vehicle over. So they will come out and pull them over. Don't think they won't. Their job is to protect life and property. So if you're a driver out there that's causing, dangerous situations, they will come out and get you. So what happened was, I think it was like probably about 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. So I'm driving down, I'm trying to think of the interstate that I was on. I can't think of what interstate that was. I think it was like 59, Interstate 59, going through Mississippi. Well, I'm coming down, and the guy coming on the on-ramp. So this one thing that they'll do. Now, I asked the instructor this in orientation, and he told me I was trying to be technical. So what they did was, they coming on the on-ramp, I'm in the right lane, which that's where I'm supposed to be at. I'm supposed to be in the right lane. Now, I merge if someone's coming on the ramp. All right. So this is what happened. I'm coming down Interstate 59. A red pickup truck pulls alongside of me coming on the interstate. I slowed down. Ask me why he slowed down too. I hit the gas. He hit the gas. So I'm looking at him, I'm like, okay, either you gonna get in front of me or you gonna get behind me. So the on-ramp had ended, so I'm still in the right lane. So he slams on brake, and he jump behind me, come around me, jump in front of me, slam on brakes. So I get over to the center lane. He get over to the center lane, hit brakes. So then he flicks a cigarette out at my windshield. So these are the type of crazy people you dealing with out here. So by this time, I'm like, okay, let me get back in the right lane. He get back in the right lane, hit his brakes again. So I'm like, okay, you want to play this game. So I grab my headset, contact the state trooper. The state trooper contact Metro and asked them to send somebody out. So in the meantime, they're in the process of trying to catch up with him. So as I'm passing the exit, I think it was probably like a mile or two down, he gets off the interstate. So I tell him what exit he got off of, and tell him the license plate number. So I don't know if they ever caught up with the guy, but this type of stuff happens. They had situations where, now I'm in West Memphis, Arkansas. So I'm driving, and this is a 18-wheeler. He started swerving. So I immediately pick up the CB radio and try to call him out and see if I get a response. He never responds. So at the meantime, I'm behind him now. I don't even want to pass him because he's swerving into the next lane. So I'm like, okay, I call out to other drivers that's, that's heading in the direction that I'm heading, and let them know, hey, this guy, he's swerving. You might want to be careful trying to pass him. So it was like, it wasn't the lane that nobody was in. It was always the lane that somebody was in. So as we come across the state lines, it started out in, where did it start out at? It started out in one state and ended up, it started out in West Memphis, Arkansas, and then it ended up in Tennessee. So we driving through Memphis. So by this time, I'm already on the phone with the state trooper, trying to get them to come out here and stop this guy before he kills somebody. So they trying to dispatch someone out there. So the state trooper transferred it over to Tennessee, Memphis Metro. So as I'm driving, I'm still on the phone with, Metro, and along comes a Memphis cop car and drive right past the dude. So I tell them, I'm like, hey, he just drove right past the dude. So they was like, okay, well, we're gonna try to get in contact with somebody else. So same time, he's still merging, still swerving. Now I'm right behind him. Like I said, I didn't want to pass the dude, so he's still swerving, and I'm driving, and I'm like, okay, damn, we almost into another state. Like, y'all need to send somebody out here before this dude kills somebody. So as I'm driving, they contact one of their deputies and ask me, was it okay if they give the deputy my telephone number? So the deputy contacts me and asks me, okay, where are y'all located at now? So I tell them where we're located at, what mile marker, which direction we're going. And sure enough, as soon as I go to pass an on-ramp, there's a deputy sitting on the shoulder. So I told him what the truck, name was, what the trailer had on the name. So I'm looking, I'm like, okay, maybe he gonna come pull him over. Like, he's sitting on the side of the road with his headlights on, so I know he ready to pull off. So at this point, I'm like, okay, we passing you now. The truck that's in front of me, that's the one that's doing the swerving. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna go pull him over. So he gets behind him, and sure enough, he pulls him over to try to do it's called a welfare check. Make sure the driver alert, he's like woke, so it's not like it's not for him to go to jail. It's to find out, okay, is this guy, alert? Is he sleepy? Like, that's how drivers supposed to look out for each other. And like, I could tell you another situation where I had to call a state trooper coming into a merge lane. So this is in Iowa. I had to contact the Iowa state trooper. They sent somebody out to come pull the guy over because he actually hit my vehicle. So as I'm driving through the construction zone, he's trying to beat me into the interstate. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, the video that I just post is to show you like what type of stuff these people do out here. Like, it's not, they automatically assume, okay, I'm a vehicle, a four-wheeler, you gotta stop. That's not how the law works. So once he hit my vehicle, I got on the phone. First I high beamed him, tried to get him to pull to the shoulder. He didn't stop. So I contacted the Iowa State Trooper. So the Iowa State Trooper came out and pulled him over. All right. Now, as he's trying to explain his situation, the Iowa State Trooper tells him it's not his job to allow you to merge in. So it's a two-way street now. So, like I said, professional only means you get paid to drive. All right, need you to understand that. You get paid to drive. That's how you considered a professional driver. Not because you knowledgeable or something. It's because you get paid to drive. So he took the pictures, and I took the pictures, sent it to the company I was working for, and he had to pay for it. So it's, you don't admit fault. You say what happened, but you don't admit fault. You say, okay, look, I was in this lane, this guy was coming on, and he hit my truck. That's it. Trying to think of another instance. I can't think of no other instance, but that's how. That's what you deal with as a truck driver. As far as the load go, I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear back from them. No telling how long it's gonna be before I hear back from them. But a little FYI for everyone, so y'all know that this job is, you get paid, but it's dangerous. You deal with a lot of crazy drivers that's trying to commit suicide out here. Like, they don't understand that, a 80,000-pound vehicle is an 80,000-pound vehicle. If you go jump in front of that at the rate of that truck going 60 miles an hour, just imagine a football field. And you take that and wonder how many feet you gonna go if that truck hits you. Like, that's almost 3 football fields. So you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? If I cut this truck off, knowing it's going 60 miles an hour, because I'm doing 60 miles an hour, and that truck running to the back of me, is it worth it? But enough of me rambling. It's time for me to get up out of here, and so I got to get me something to eat. I got to go handle some business. But that was something that I just wanted to get on here and share with everybody. So don't play with trucks. Like, get the trucks they respect that they deserve, because they is the king of the road. Do we have crazy truck drivers? Yeah, we do. But we also got good truck drivers too. So give credit where credit's due. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.